Good evening. Top-level investigations tonight into a telephone tap on the home of Perth businessman Robert Holmes à Court. Bond Corporation is denying knowledge of any wrongdoing but has admitted an employee has been sacked.
In a secret operation spanning 3 states, federal police have been investigating the corporate phone tap allegations for 2 weeks. Victims of the telephone bugging plot were businessman Robert Holmes à Court, Melbourne finance reporter Terry McCrann and stockbroker Peter Burrows. Last week, a telephone bugging device was found attached to Mr Holmes à Court's private phone at his Peppermint Grove home. Federal police have been told the phone tapping operation was ordered by an executive in the Bond Corporation, but the Bond Corporation has denied any knowledge of wrongdoing. Group Executive Tony Oates said today the company had been concerned about leaks of confidential information and had been approached by a Sydney consultant offering to help prevent such leaks. It's understood federal police have been able to get copies of illegally taped phone conversations, but so far no charges have been laid. Rex Hoare, National 9 News.
Havoc in immigration departments this week with major changes to residency laws taking effect tomorrow. Under the new restrictions, travellers will be deported 28 days after their visa expires.
As immigration departments prepared for the changes, hundreds of confused clients lined up for more information.
If you join the queue, everybody else is waiting for that as well.
The new laws no longer allow marriage as sole grounds for residency. Instead, the foreign partner must apply to live here. From tomorrow, all visitors will be deported 28 days after their visa expires unless they've applied for residency.
You'd want to get your facts right, because if you feel that you can stay in Australia, then you've got another thing coming.
And in Melbourne, the Industrial Relations Commission has rejected a 4-point domestic pilots plan enabling a return to work. The pilots want the airlines to re-employ them based on seniority and end overseas recruitment. The hearing was adjourned indefinitely. As the dispute enters its 5th month, there's still no end in sight. Emma Rossi, National 9 News.
Top Liberal Party members have gone to ground after embarrassing comments by party leader John Elliott, claiming interest rates could come down now.
In my view, they could come down as much as 4 and 5%.
But the opposition's parliamentary wing has been saying it's impossible to bring rates down in the near future. In overseas news, the Solidarity-led government in Poland has proposed a set of tough reforms, shifting to a market economy. The measures are designed to curb a 900% inflation rate.
It is the most extensive economic reform legislation ever introduced in the East Bloc. The Polish finance minister says the economy needs drastic surgery to cut the 900% inflation. The plan includes removing old communist subsidies for businesses. They'll be on their own now. Wage increases will be limited. Banking and tax systems will be overhauled. State-run industries will be sold to the private sector. This will be a painful operation at first. Thousands are expected to lose jobs as companies without subsidies go bankrupt and close. As previously fixed prices are freed, they'll go up even higher. Poles again are being asked to sacrifice.
The sacrifices are connected with the lowering of the standard of living of the society.
The Solidarity government wants Parliament to approve the package before the new year, to open the way for nearly $4 billion in loans from the West.
Western Europe is recovering after the most violent storms in 50 years, killing up to 14 people. 140 kilometres an hour winds battered towns along the coasts of England, Scotland and France. Huge waves broke down seawalls. In France, the cameraman who took these pictures died when his car was washed away. Something just a little different. The smoky rooms and the dodgy business deals of snooker halls are to become a thing of the past. This is New Look Snooker, with new players from the National Junior Championships in Brisbane.
The clubs that I play in are usually quite neat and tidy, and the players I play are gentlemen.
The players were on cue to prove it's a game of skill and finesse. So again, looking at the weather now, Brisbane and Melbourne can expect showers. There's a chance of a late storm in Sydney. And that's Nightline for this Monday. I'm George Danikian. Good night.